Hey all, let's look at a period of US economy where we had real GDP growth, increases in productivity, but mild inflation. So here we have the two quadrant graph with price on the vertical axis and real GDP on the horizontal axis. So all these three curves, aggregate demand curve, the short run aggregate supply curve, and the long run aggregate supply curve are intersecting at point A. So the economy is initially at QF with full employment output level. However, in the 1990s, there was an economic expansion and the aggregate demand curve shifted to the right from 81 to 82. This caused a demand pull inflation with prices going up from 100 to 120 and output or real GDP increasing from 100 to 120 as well. Now, this was accompanied by an increase in productivity because of the dot-com bubble. So when productivity increases, the short run aggregate supply curve shifts to the right. Say the new point is point C. So we have another intersection point here. So the price level at point C is 110. And the real GDP at point C is 130. So what really happened here is there was an expansion from QF to Q1 initially, and there was an inflation because the prices went up all the way from 100 to 120. So, and this was accompanied by an increase in productivity, which increased the real gross domestic product even more from 120 to 130. But if you look at point C, follow the lines that are drawn on the vertical axis and the horizontal axis, looks like the price went down from 120 to 110. So we had an increase in real GDP, but a mild increase in inflation. So we can try and show this here. If you just want to plot it and show the business cycles. So if you are trying to show the time period and if you are trying to show the real GDP here, so the real GDP increased from 1990s to 2000s. It reached a peak, then it went down in 2001 because of decrease in investment spending, and also we had the 9/11, and after that there was a rebound between 2002 to 2007. So this last section is just to show you that aggregate demand and aggregate supply can move together at the same time, and there are always fluctuations in real GDP throughout the time. Okay, that is all about this chapter. Thanks very much. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Ciao.